joining me today.
Hello Pisces, I have pre-shuffled some cards for us that we're going to take a look at today to give you some insight and guidance regarding your career. So let's see the first card that's come out for you. The Six of Raphael, and that says embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. Let's see how this relates to your career. The Eight of Michael, you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. This in the traditional tarot would be the Eight of Swords. The Ace of Michael, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Well, that certainly looks like it holds a lot of promise. Here we have the number 2, spiritual union. And your last card is number 18, shadow. Shadow in the traditional tarot deck is the moon. So first of all, I think we should start with the good news, the new ideas, the new way of doing things. We acknowledge that it's could be a bumpy start, but if you stick to it, it's going to open new doorways, new opportunities, new way of doing things. Open up, to go places and experience things that you have never experienced before. That might be a lot of fun, getting back to back to basics, keeping things simple. That also talks to me very much. It reminds me of the Lovers card, partnerships. So maybe new partnerships or partnerships with people that are, that you've been introduced to recently. So new acquaintances. Or even the rekindling of, old connections, so that might be something that comes up for you. So this very much brings to my attention with the moon and the moon and the shadow aspect, that if you've been feeling maybe a little bit trapped, or that maybe you've been a little bit stuck in your fears, that you've been worried about how you're going to get ahead and do things differently and get out of your situation or into a situation that's better or newer or different to the one that you currently find yourself in. They are very much telling me, because here we've got the moon and we've got the sun, telling me that if you open your eyes to new opportunities and realize that you're actually stronger than you realize you are, you will find that things will open up for you. So if you are committed to actually changing your situation, I feel like that the change will definitely happen, because as we know, the only constant is actually change. Now, the spiritual union also talks to me, just as that Six of Raphael is about collaboration with maybe new partners or new business associates, which is exactly what the Six of Raphael was talking to me about. And then it also talks to me about equal giving and taking that's used or necessary or done. It also talks to me about symbiotic relationships, so there's a lot of emotional stuff there, but there's also a lot of growth that I see in those two cards. As we mentioned before, you are stronger than you've ever given yourself reason to believe, or that what you thought you are. And I do feel that if you are not satisfied with where you are and where you're at, and you really feel like you're surrounded by challenges and obstacles, and it's not where it is that you're wanting to be. I feel like it's almost like you've put your crown down. You need to put your crown back on your head, and then you'll be able to step a little bit forward, more with more determination and a little bit more confidently. All right. Now, this picture here, it really does bring to my mind the experience that I've had on a spiritual level of there being a garden in the ethers, and it's almost like the garden of healing and the garden of infinite possibilities and the garden of opportunities. So with Archangel Michael here in the background, if you are needing to maybe take some time out in nature, or take some time to really create some type of a breakthrough after resting for a bit, or thinking things through and allowing yourself, like almost allowing yourself to dare to be different, allowing yourself to dare to think outside of the boxes that you'd previously created for yourself. Because you see, she's got her one leg or one foot in the circle, and her other one is outside of the circle, and it looks to me like she's broken out of the shackles that she was in. So if you are willing to make the changes that are necessary, I do feel that you will be supported to actually head in this new direction. You'll be supported spiritually, emotionally, financially, because we see all the abundance and we promise the abundance here. So really, you don't get put off if things start off a little bit on the bumpy side, because it looks like the clouds are clearing, and things are definitely the water is becoming more calm for you. And this looks to me like the moon is actually passing over this, I want to call it a talking stick. Whoever's got control of the talking stick gets chance to be in charge at that point, or gets chance to communicate at that point. And looks very much to me like, yes, there's a give and take, but also that the moon, the hidden stuff is actually passing the talking stick onto the sun, which is your success and your abundance and your prosperity, and all things working out for you. And then obviously there is the need for balance and management in all avenues and aspects of your life. So this looks quite good to me, Pisces. After a little bit of a challenging time, it looks like you're going to come right, and if you're prepared to put the work in, it looks like you're going to get the results. So if this made any sense to you, or if it resonated on any level with you, I'd really love to hear about it in the comments. And because we're still a little growing channel and need and appreciate all the support that we can get, I'd really appreciate likes and subscribes if you haven't already done that, if you don't mind doing it now. And check out our other content. We've got some lovely videos there that you might find interesting. So take a look and see what appeals to you. And having said that, we will chat again on a different day. So you take care, stay blessed. Bye for now.